So I've not had anything go up on the channel for a while now. God, when was the last video? June, maybe? When we did the interview with Charlie. That's because I had like planned to do stuff, but then plans fell apart because people never like actually recorded the bits of me in the end. And then I went to uni, so that was fucking chaotic. I like recorded a couple like snippets when I went to Bristol Anime and Gaming Con in August. I wasn't gonna, because there was like, I don't know, 5 minutes of footage. I wasn't actually gonna release the footage because, well, it was pointless. But seeing as currently I don't actually have the time to like record new videos, it means the odds are the next few videos are gonna be like new intros, so I'll like explain what's going on in the intro. But the odds are all the footage in it is archive footage that I've yet to touch. That is definitely going to be the case with the trading card channel, because I need to just, I don't have the time to record. I'm also recording opening this parcel on a chair, because I would record on my table. However, I mean, as I mentioned on Twitch, I kind of repair Nintendo DS's for a hobby, and I've got parts all over my table, so I can't actually, well, open it on the table. But either way, you're going on the tripod now. As you may have seen me mention ever so much on Twitch and God knows where else, where in every description of my video for about the last year, and at the end of every Twitch stream, and sometimes at the end of videos, I tell you to use code Fudgey. That's because I have a code with these guys. I'm also working on getting a code with an English based brand for this sort of drink, purely because I know I have audience, like my audience is kind of split. Some are in America, some are in the UK, and obviously this is US based, so the shipping to the UK is abhorrent. It's just the fault of the way shit is. So I'm trying to like sort something out with the UK based one, and I'm allowed to do that and have both of them because I like made it clear to both of them, so that's fine. So in theory, next time I actually record a video, I've also got a thing, which means I might start putting a product segment at the end, but for both brands. Just kind of switch over. And now for the American audience type, like bollocks, they're also shipping these in bags now. But it's the bags that never want to open, which is interesting because last time I bought from it was a box, and the time before that was a box. But fair play to Dubby for going more economical. Can't complain at that. So I've got another tub of the blueberry. No, blue raspberry flavour rather. It's the one I've enjoyed the most so far. I tried the sour gummy bear one. God, it was awful. And I've got in my cupboard, if I just scoot back a minute, hang on guys, whilst I drag half my setup with me, that's not good. Oh God. See, in my head this was going to work. In actuality, it didn't. Right, there's stuff everywhere on the floor now because I just kind of knocked everything off that was everywhere. What I got there, caffeine free one. So I tried the sachet. I was like, oh that's nice, except I kind of like shook it up too much. So it's now a clumped mess. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Then also we got right, scan that for offers if you're interested, and then as per usual the instructions, but I might go through on how to do that anyway. bag is now empty. Then we got Push and Punch, which is lemon and lime. It's a new flavour. Might try one today. A sachet of the one we got now, and then Calio cream. So I might go get my shaker actually, and record a little segment showing you guys how to like prepare this, I guess. Right, so I've decided to show you guys with the actual let me just sort the lighting out. Because obviously the artificial lighting was kind of shit. Let's turn off. That looks better. Well, it looks more natural. So yeah, it feels like that one like segment in the bear. So basically I'm going to do it with the powdered tub, not the sachets, because I remembered from last time that in my experience the water amount you need for sachets is actually different from what you need for the tub. And I can't remember what the sachet one is, so that's going to be a whole different experiment. Now, here is a look at the tub. So obviously you got the name of the flavour and what it is there, then nutrition facts, what the company is, and then the legal stuff, I'm pretty sure. Do not exceed 2 servings a day. That's because you will probably have a heart attack. I can't remember how much caffeine's in this, but like, does it say on the thing? Oh, 100 milligrams of caffeine per scoop, which means, actually, what's the, Alexa, what's the caffeine limit for a human per day? Oh, okay. I thought it was 300. Right, well, I'm not sure why they say don't exceed 2 a day, because you'd be under the advisable caffeine limit. You'd be halfway there. I'm pretty sure there's more caffeine in the Costa coffee than there is in 2 scoops of this. Alright, well that's their problem, I guess. Yeah, so brand new, you break the seal. Sometimes you do need to like get a pair of scissors and like score along there, which is fine. Except mine still doesn't want to open. Right, there we go, and then you just peel away, and then it's got the bit at the bottom there, so it won't open. So what you need to do there is just kind of carefully try and cut the bit there, and then once you cut like the seam along there, pull down and it should start peeling away. Well, that will probably split off as you're peeling it. It never has peeled away in one piece for me. One piece. But nothing peels away in one go. Then unscrew the lid. And then from what I remember there was like a protective film. Lid's normally a bit stiff, yeah. So sealed for your protection is what it says. Obviously it's sealed to make sure it's not tampered with, which actually is quite nice of them. But that part peels off, and then you're left with like the paper coating. Oh, it's like a coffee filter. You can already smell the powder. You can just like poke your finger through that one and peel it off. I actually forgot what blue raspberry tastes like and smell like. Right, somewhere in here is the scoop. Got all over my fingers now. One improvement I will suggest, and I hope they might take me up on that, is try and attach the scoop to the lid, please. It's a lot nicer than having to like dig your fingers into the powder because you waste some of the powder. Anyway, it's a bit different on Gen 2 shakers because I'm old. Well, I say I'm old. I've been with them for like a year now and they've already upgraded to Gen 2. I'm still using Gen 1 because I prefer the design and because I don't have a Gen 2 shaker. I did for that one skit that I recorded and never used for a video, which I'll put at the end of this video actually, because I probably should start including the product placements at some point to, you know, actually prove that it exists. But that one went to my friend. In fact, that whole order went to him actually, other than the tub. So yeah, I'll turn the light on so it captures this better. You see you've got the numbers. That's millilitres and then that's in ounces. And there's a little American flag up there because they're American. You'll want to normally fill it with, I think it's 10 to 12 ounces of water. No, 12 plus, sorry. I normally go for about 16 to 18. The only issue is the first time you make the drink in any tub, it's going to be like a guess because the amount of like powder you need per tub is different because they just kind of measure it on the value of how much caffeine per like per cup. So sometimes you'll need more water, sometimes you'll need less. I'm just going to go off of what I normally have to put in it, and if it's too much, it's too much. I'll aim for the little notch that's there in between 16 and 20. That's roughly 18 or 17, roughly. Dead on. Right. Now if we push it down again. Then you take a scoop. Obviously there's too much on the end, so we brush the leftover back into the pot. Then over there, tap it in. I'm pretty sure it's a bigger scooper as well, or it may just be where I'm used to the caffeine-free scooper, which is about half the size. Put the lid back on your tub. Put the like disruptor in. It's this little like bit there. Screw the lid back on. Then tip upside down just to make sure it doesn't leak. And then you shake it. Would you believe it? The camera fell off the kitchen bloody counter. And then you just shake it. About 30 seconds to a minute should do it. And then you just check if it's alright. Seems alright at the moment. If it still like seems a bit too bitty, where you can like taste bits, try shaking that more. Failing that, add some more water, which I'm just going to do now, because that seems like needs more water this time around. Although to be fair, I did put a little bit less in than I should have, so it's fine. Then shake it up again and then test. That's better. So yeah, that's how you make the drink. I'll leave in the description the link for the tub I've got. Then obviously I'll explain the rest in the product placement that I recorded, I don't know, in January? We're now in October. See you in the next video. Until next time, have a good day, a great day. I'll record something new when I get around to it. I'll also stream when I get around to it, so enjoy pre-recorded content, which means it's going to be fucking awful, because my pre-recorded content often is, because it's from months ago and I've changed up the comedy style since and it just doesn't flow. Enjoy. now for a word from today's partner, Dubby. Now I don't blame you if you've never heard of them. Actually, yeah I do. They've been around for about 3 years now, and they're like an equivalent to G-Sups or G-Fuel. However, are either of those two brands a partner with me, Dr. Fudgey? No! Dubby is, however. Now, you may be wondering, what's so special about Dubby? Well, they have vitamin C, B3, B6, B12 and a whole host of other things. Now if you think I'm reading it off the back of the packet, you're bloody right, because I'm too lazy to look it up myself. But they have a whole variety of flavours. Now how it actually works is a white powder, and before anybody steals my limelight and makes that joke, no, it's not that kind of powder. Jerome put the bloody note down. So essentially, you have a white powder, I'm not going to tip it over the floor, and then somewhere in this tub is a scoop. They come in a variety of different sizes. You simply scoop the powder and you drop it into a shaker full of water, between 10 and 16 ounces. Now here's one I made earlier in black and green, as we know, colours that I like. And this is the watermelonade flavour, caffeine free, because they have a caffeine and a caffeine free option. So either you can get a big energy hit or you can just have something pleasant to drink. Now, you can also use it as pre-workout, which very handy. You know, like bench pressing cars after you take that, you know, take my word for it. But they have also just launched the second wave of their shakers. So as you can see, old design, bigger lid, giant sort of clamp, new design, more streamlined lid, and they've also recently launched their anime jug. I don't have one of those on me, but it contains an anime girl, which, as we all know, activates neurons in gamers. They do loads of flavours, they even do limited edition flavours, like this a neighbour elixir, which tastes like American gummy bears. That one's a slightly acquired taste, but it's still nice regardless. And they've also got another one that's just come out, and if I sell enough tubs, I may even have to get my own flavour. So you add the products into the cart, and you may be thinking, but Fudgey, this costs a decent amount of money. You'd be right, but guess what? If you put Fudgey into the discount code slot, you'll actually get 10% off your whole order, thanks to my name. So if you want to try some Dubby, use code Fudgey.